How's it going, guys? Vanguard Scout here. In today's video, we're going to be going over Rise of Kingdom like you never played it before. Now, before we get started, I want to give a shout out to this player right here. She gave me an idea on how to make this video. So there's a lot of new players that never opened up Rising Kingdom. There's players that are playing for the first time and they're getting confused on all these buttons and don't know what's going on. So this amazing person gave me that idea. I forgot what kingdom she's from, but that kingdom has been open at the time that I had a conversation for her one day. So as you can see, she's making progression. Good luck to you. I hope you enjoyed the game, and I hope you are in a good kingdom and in a good alliance. Now let's get started. So you open up, you downloaded Rise of Kingdom. This is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna start off as one uh, on the page. Sorry, the first step, you're gonna choose a kingdom. Hopefully you choose China, since it got that 5% building speed. That's gonna put you at a little bit more of an advantage. So once you go through the whole script, you're gonna be right here. You're probably gonna be about town hall number 2. I can't remember. I'm city hall number 22 right now. But we're gonna start with the bottom left. What does that button do? It goes into your castle. The other button right here, the same one, press it again, it goes outside. Now here next to it is a chat box. You have multiple options here on the top right. You got the choice to see your friends, join a group chat, add friends if you have the governor ID, your chat setting, and cosmetics. So you can change how it looks like. You can click on here, and if you want only your friends to message you, that way you're not getting spammed by those people in Early Kingdom asking you to download whatever or join Discord and trying to steal your money and information. So once we get out of that, then right here you got the English channel. Now you can select whatever language you want. If it's on red, it means that it is packed. You're gonna get a new message about every 2 seconds, and it's not gonna stop. Now if you go to green, it's gonna be a lot more calm. It's gonna be quiet, and you probably won't get a new message for quite a bit. Maybe I'll say 5 minutes. The next one under there is Kingdom. Now these messages are posted by anybody in your kingdom, as opposed to the one above. The language one, two, three, those are within the whole game server. And then under there it's going to be your alliance. So only your alliance is allowed to post messages on here. Um, you got one down here. These ones down here are messages that you have sent to players, and you did not delete them. On the settings button up here, you got options like the three dots to go into the information. You can click on the top left to look at any albums they have posted. You got more information about him, highest power, his victory defeat, how many troops has died, how many times he's scouted, how much resources he's gathered, how much he's sent to other people, and how many times he clicked that help button to help his fellow members. At the top right, you got his kill points as well. After that, you can click on his commanders. Here, it is important to note that you can select commanders as like Lohar, damage to barbarian 5%, and commander XP 5%. That's going to help you level up. You got the tax officer, gather speed 5%. You got drill master. You got Sun Tzu 1%, iron guard, your troop health, and then you can so on and so forth for the rest of these slots, and they can be changed. Next over, you got your achievements for that player. You got the different achievements that he has done. Next over, an email. You want to send him a personal message so nobody else can see. You can do it in a formal mail, or you can send them a message in a regular chat. Next to that is the regular chat, as I was explaining, and you could just send them a message. Then down here, you can, I'm not going to do it, but you can click on here, send them a voice message. Next to that, you got a happy face. You can send different kinds of feelings, different kinds of these little characters. You got more here, and then you got more there. You got the plus sign. You can take a picture, send it to him. You can click on the next one, and you can send him a picture that he has taken. If you're taking a screenshot of a player that's trying to zero your city, someone that is attacking your gatherers, or whatever you want to send him. Then you got down there the Rise of Kingdom little square. As gifts, so you can send a gift to another member. The next one is a video call. If you click on this button, you're gonna call the whole alliance. So do not do that, because then you'll have alliance thinking it's some kind of meeting, and they'll join, and you'll have like 10 active people, and no one knows what's going on. So we're not gonna do that today. It is, it is funny to do in the beginning. Okay, and then we got up here, the top, uh, the top. Okay, I went over that already. And that's basically it for the chat box. And then next to that, you got your campaign. Click on it. You got Path of Vengeance. You can claim rewards. The higher you go, the more passive rewards you get. You can check down there, up here, to see the rankings. You can click on the top right to look at the rules. That is Path of Vengeance. It looks like this. Let's do a little demo. So you got this here, trying to level them up as fast as you can. You attack, and I'm most likely going to die because I'm stuck at this level. Now you can upgrade this by upgrading your commander, upgrading and adding gear to your commanders so that they're able to be a little bit stronger. And I'll just wait for these guys to get knocked out because they're not going to win. Once you win, each level you win, you get a chest key. Okay, so I lost. Okay, we go home. That's that one. Then you got Expedition. This is another way to get passive coins. And these coins you can use to buy the future commander, which is Scorpio. You can get Constantine, or you can get Ethelred Sculpture, or any of them here. But the Ethelred is only 3 per day. So you can see what you get. So once you get 3 stars, your daily reward is 10,000 corn, 1,003 books, and then 100 corn. And these ones get once every 24 hours. I got about 2 hours and 31 minutes before it resets, but they only get passive if you get 3 stars. To get as much 3 stars, you really want to get to 80, and then you'll be all set. Each level that you beat for the first time is you get the first completion reward, and then you get the daily reward after that. You can check the leadership. You can check the information button right here to look at the rules. And I never clicked on her. That just gives you how to attack. You click and drag and you walk over. Now there are 2 types of expedition. One is a regular. We'll go in here real quick. Where you attack one person. So you attack one person. How do I leave here? Okay, go back and quit that. And then you how do I get over here? Okay, something's going on. How do I go to path of it? Okay, and then you got another type where you either do a rally on the enemy, or the enemy does a rally on you. So that's it right there. You gotta survive. Or there's another one. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Maybe it is this one right here, where it's this one. No, it's not. It's where you have a strong 1 march enemy and they attack, and that's gonna be one of the harder ones. Okay, next one over, you got the Sunset Canyon, where you go into kind of a battle with another member of your kingdom. So I got a pass, I'll be able to show you. So I'm currently 241, my fighting power is 1,401. I'll go to the bottom, this is the last one, and I'm gonna show you a quick little battle. So you can either skip the battle or you can attack. Let's just see the animation for a second and then I'll skip it. So they're gonna do a little fighting. I'm gonna lose. I may lose because he has a higher battle power, but it also depends on gear, and it depends on area of damage for the commander, and it depends on the gear that they have. So just by looking at it, I'm gonna lose. The top right part is the 2 little arrows. Gonna have you see the match to the end and watch the conclusion. I lost. Those are the rewards that I got. I can check the stats, and we're gonna exit. Now here on the history button, you click on that, you see who attacked you when you were offline, because they can still attack you when you're offline. You can see how long ago too. Then we got the defense. You can set your little play around with your marchers and see how high your power can go. Rewards up here for the ranks that you get daily rewards, and you also get weekly rewards. Now you got 6 days in 2 hours to 28 minutes before the end of the season. So you can collect these rewards, but you also have daily rewards. Then you got your ranking. You can see who is top one at different times of the daily ranking. And then last week, who got number one? Loki. I don't think anybody's gonna be taking Loki's spot for a while. X out of this. Now these two. This one is Ark of Osiris. 30 versus 30. Your alliance has to sign you up for this. The other one is 15 on 15. You can assign. Registration starts in a day, in 2 hours. You can look at individual stats. I don't have any because I tried to join once and I couldn't. You can see who is winning, what commanders they're using, the rankings, individual, and one alliance. Now you will get paired up for the golden with another alliance. You won't know until you're right there. We're gonna exit out of this one. Now this one right here is basically the schedule and shop. The next right here, the Realm of Mystique. You attack these different bosses, and then you get different rewards depending on how much damage you do and how much damage you do and how fast you complete it. You go. Other people from other alliances help you. Other people from other kingdoms help you as well, and that's gonna be it. Now, the Path of Vengeance and Ark of Osiris and Osiris Lake, those are time limit. So Path of Vengeance, once you enter KVK, you can no longer do it. The other ones you can see on the bottom, they have how many days are left before they disappear. Now we go into the items. You can get these packs by commanders like Lohar, other peacekeeping commanders. Like you have that talent checked off that when you defeat a barbarian, you have a chance of getting these packs. The VIP points help you get more VIP points. I'll show you. It'll make sense in a second. Then you got gems. You got your food, corn, wood, and you got your gold. Next up, you got some speed. These are different speed ups. This is for building, training troops, research, healing, and you can use these on whatever you want, but just be careful on what you're using on. You just don't want to go spraying them like crazy on something that you don't need. You got your boost. You got your 8-hour gathering speed, 24 hours. You got your 12-hour hands attack for 5%. You got your 5% defense for 12 hours or 24 hours. But this right here prevents any enemy from being able to scout you. This one right here, when enemy scouts you, they think you have 1.5 to 2.5 more troops than you actually do in your city for the next 24 hours. Now this one right here, the enemy is not going to know that you have this on. The next one is basic army expansion. Increase capacity by 25% for 4 hours for all commanders. Then the next one is by 50% for all commanders for the next 4 hours. Now this one's good for KVK because it makes your marches 50% bigger. And the more people you have on your marches, the more damage you're doing. And you got your boost for your food, wood, stone, and wood. Next one, we got equipment. Now these equipments are what make you build this gear. So once you claim these, you get that, you get this. Now these ones are interesting. These ones right here, you can pick whatever you want. So once you click on here, you pick 15. You can see, okay, well I got 30 out of 30 for Commander Heavy Armor Blueprint Fragment. I'm not gonna invest in that. Harvester Breaches at 15 out of 30. I can use my 15 for those. I'll keep on looking and looking and seeing what I want to spend my stuff on. If I don't, I'll leave it alone. Now you got some purple and gold for those ones too. Now this is the one that I have collected. These are the ones that you can forge. You just don't have the right equipment. And we're gonna go over how you get more stuff for your equipment. Then you got your other. You got random regrets here, a rare item. Okay, I got action points. These ones give you different kinds of goodies as well. You can see that's what I got. Confirm. Now these ones I'm probably gonna get. Yep, I got 2 afro heads and a silver key. You got these long bow and buckler. These one help you get more of the sculptures for Lohar. You got your target teleport, so you can teleport anywhere on the city that you own. For example, your alliance owns, you can target teleport there. I'm sorry, teleport anywhere on the map, regardless if you have an alliance territory or not. Random teleport is you teleport randomly anywhere on the map. Territorial teleport is a teleport that you get if your alliance owns it. It's cheaper also when you're trying to buy it. You got your silver key, gold key, your crystal key. Crystal key basically used for gear. Your action points used to attack barbarians. Save those until like strategic reserve or the mighty governor event comes out. You got a change civilization. You can change civilization. You got the golden apples to give to your commander, make him happy. Your talent reset to reset your talent of the commander to zero. Maybe you made a mistake and you want to start from zero. You got the Book of the Covenant used to upgrade your castle, which is used to upgrade your increase your rally. You got Arrow of Resistance that you can use to upgrade your watchtower. You got these coins of Osiris used to exchange for gifts. You got your 50% 30-day gem off supply. You got your legendary commander sculpture, epic, and then elite and advanced sculptures. You got these different stars that go respectfully into your different commanders. You got the heads that you need for upgrading commanders. Um, Sun Tzu, I'm already maxed them out, so I'm just getting those. Don't can't do nothing with them. We're gonna exit out of this one. Alliance is the next tab we have here. So up here in the top left is where we got. You got your war. You can click on here. You can see the different rallies and
Who's
join.
the real? Taste my blade!
And then you got the little help sign. You click that, you'll help your members. You help all members are asking for help. And sometimes you're attacking cities and attacking flags as well when you see this war. You got your holy sites. These are the sites that your alliance currently have, and these are the buffs that you currently have. Okay, now I'm gonna exit to show you that. So that means that we own this holy sites and that one over there, and we own the pass right there. Let's go back over here to Alliance. We got the territory. You can claim this is the stuff that the territory resource earning is based off the resource node itself that's collecting. You can see how many center fortress you have. That is the heart of your alliance. If your alliance has built one of these right here, you can farm there peacefully and farm a greater amount of resources than you normally will. You can see what flags. If a flag is currently being built, you'll see it right here on this plus sign, and you'll see how much time is left and who's been there. Now you can see the resource points right here, how much you gain per hour, and I'm going to show you what a resource points looks like. So I'll be able to find one here in a couple of seconds. Right here. So this one right here is a stone resource, and it's gained. This one alone is gaining 1,500 per hour. Okay. Let's go back to the alliance. Then you got your help button. You can see who needs help, who doesn't. You can buy a $5 supply, automatically do this. You got your storehouse. You can see how much you have in your storehouse. Okay. And then you got your technology. You can see the different type of technology that your alliance is currently working on, and currently see what is recommended and what is not. Next, you got your gifts. So these gifts right here, like the Recon purchase a bundle, Treasures of King. This is what when a member of your alliance pays for something, you get a little bit of it. So let's click and see what we got. That's what we got. And we click again. These are just by forts. So that's what we got from forts. And we're getting close to opening up this gift right here. Next, we got a shop. The top left is your shopping cart. I have this much alliance coins right here, the silver one. I could purchase these items. This is what's in store at my alliance shop. The next one down is what I can restock, and the number above is for the whole alliance, how much the whole alliance has. So to restock one of these items, it costs 50,000. The other one costs 100,000. That's the difference between targeted and territorial. Now one under is stuff that I can sell. So if I have a couple items that I want to sell, I'll do it here. Now it doesn't make any sense for me to sell any of the stuff because I need it. So the apple, this right here, you can see how much the different stuff cost for different people. Now, I'll only sell this if I max out my Ethelhead and somebody needs help in my alliance, because this one right here is hard to get. Okay, now we're gonna go down one more from here on the left to the people in our alliance. Now, when you click on any of these people, uh, well, let me back up. The top one is the leader. The 100 are your officers. Then down here, excuse me, are the rest of your players. Now, if I want to message, let's say Samurai, okay, I'll click on his face. I got a couple options. I got info, go back to what I know about him. I got mail, send him a personal mail. Reinforce, it's another way to do it. I can send him my troops to help him go inside his town hall and kind of hang out there. Maybe he's under attack and I want to help him. And then you got well, that was it. Okay, now okay. So now you got these buttons here. Right here, I forgot to mention you can hide the people and open it up. Then you got the button right here that says um, the members' information. So you got the Saint. Oh, I'm sorry, you got the regular R4 on the bottom, the Saint, the Envoy, the Warlord, and the Counselor, and then the Leader. So the Leader and the Counselor almost have the same power, only that the Leader has final say, and the Counselor can make decisions based off what the Leader has already said. The same as the other R4s, they go off of what the Leader says. The Leader's not online. Sometimes an alliance will wait for the Leader to say something, or sometimes they'll use their best judgment, but you gotta be careful. If you rank the wrong judgment, you'll get destroyed. You got your alliance log. You can see what everybody's been doing, the members, who's came in, who came out, who changed rank, and the battles, different battles that have been happening. You got your settings. Only your counselor can do that. You got your alliance list, list of alliance that you can join because they're needing players. Don't recommend them changing. Then you got your ranking within that alliance. You got your individual power, who's the strongest, who has the most kill points, who's mass scientist, who's built, who's helped the most, the resource, the fort destroyer. Right now, Buggy is number one. He has the most fort destroyed and contribution. Okay, now rankings and then approval. These are people wanting to join your alliance. Now, if you're not an R4, you shouldn't be denying or accepting anybody. You can deny people and you can accept them. And it's careful because they'll be able to see who can accept them. And then if you accept the wrong person, like a spy, you'll be in trouble for it. Now, the leader can see who's online. Only the leader can see who's online. And people will have little green dots around them and they'll show them who's online and who has not been active for a while. Okay, let's exit out of that. Then you got your commanders. These are the different commanders that you have. When we click on a specific commander, Sun Tzu for example, there's a few things you can do. You can put gear on him. This is the gear that I have. Okay, you can see who has the gear, and if you put gear, you click on it. You click on this. You click equip or refine. Okay, then we're gonna back up a little bit. Then you got the XP right here where it says XP. It's a green arrow. You can click on that and you can upgrade it. Now, if he's lower, he'll hit the next rank. If not, no. The golden star on the top left is that you have favored him. The heart is based off how many, golden apples I've given him. The little three dots is for me to share my commander. When I share him with my alliance, what do you think about my Sunsu? They can click it, and then it'll bring him right here. Then you can got your book right here tell you what pairings are good for beginning. Down here are your talents, so you can click on the different talents. If I exit back to my commander, you click on the book. You click on right here. You can see what is recommended for this commander. You click on the dice, and you'll see what is recommended for that commander. And then you can go ahead and apply if you chose to do so. Now, that's basically it for commanders. Then we got mail. This is what your alliance has said. Different things. You got your report. You can sort by category or not. You can see on who has attacked me and why. You can see this person attacked me. You click the battle again. Peacekeeping. How many forts you have attacked and what it looks like, who won, who was in it. Is scout. your scout, who you have been spying on, whether it's a march or a town. Other is just like your basically gathering and other random stuff. Your action points have been refunded because you canceled the attack. The technology is complete. Anything in lines. Now these are the rewards that you've gotten. Okay, what you sent, and then your favorite messages. Then you got the three dots right here. You click on that, it hides it. Doesn't hide it. Now you got a blue flag. Yeah, click on that. You can go to your your alliance and see what they're
Taste
doing.
my
Click on that,
blade!
or people getting reinforcements. The green one is someone sending you resources. Now, when you click on your own picture, you can do a couple of things. You can do emojis. Okay, so you can star and label any of these. Click on it, and you can share your location with anybody in the kingdom. That's it for that. Now let's move up a little bit. You got the button right here. What? That's right. That's a feather and a golden piece of paper. You click on that. It'll show you different quests and then the daily objectives. The one above it, the little three dots, show you what exactly is going on and what's being upgraded. Okay. You got your own profile picture. More info. You can see your technology as opposed to everybody else. You can see your rankings based off the whole alliance where you are, whichever one you choose. Your commander, I don't have anybody there. Your troops, this is important to know. You can see your troops right here in your hospital. You don't want your troops to be over your hospital because then your troops will die. Your hospital gets overflowed. You can see where you're at with that. The settings, you can make multiple characters right here. You can switch it to different characters. I'm not going to do that. Okay, now the next one, you got your VIP, what you're currently getting. Now this is what I meant when I did that VIP, because you can see the different perks that you get. Then you got the little up button, click on that. Teleport, just like a quick little thing. You can click. Now this I found out. You see the coin which says 4.3 million? If you click on that, you can use the stuff that already in your city, or you can use gems to spend it, which I don't recommend. The little gem, you click on the gem. Now this is for purchasers, people who purchase. I don't purchase anything. I'm free to play. You got your little shield. This is for alliance mobilization. That's the current thing going on. And then you got your troops right here and scouts and whatnot. Okay. Now we're gonna click on. Just give me a second. I spaced out. Hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this button right here next to the number 6, the gem that has 11, you click on that. That you can see the calendar of what's happening and the different events right here. You want to do as many of these as you can. This one especially because it gives you different. See, I haven't been collecting. It gives you different things that you need, and you want to complete these so that you can get the rewards. Now, that's basically it for the basic Rise of Kingdom. One thing I forgot, no, I already talked about it, but I'll do it again. Once you click on a person in your alliance, you can click to assist by sending resources. You can click to reinforce by sending a march into their city. If you are not in the alliance member, you can scout. You can so I can rally, have a rally attack him. I just plain attack him, or I can send a scout to spy on them. Okay, and the scout comes back. Click on that. This is what we found. Okay, and that's basically it. This is what a kingdom looks like. Everything in this color is our alliance. If you have any questions and you find this information useful, drop a message, drop a comment saying that it was informative. If you want a more advanced, or you want to see more of anything else, let me know. Just real quick, I forgot. So that's your carrier station. You can purchase stuff once every 8 hours. You got your builder hut academy. You can upgrade the stuff. I always go with economically tech over military tech. You always want to keep this going. You got your storehouse, how much resources you can store before it can be looted. You got your stable, training your cavalry, training armory, alliance center. Okay, you got these books of wisdom that you need. You got the training post. When you want to send somebody something, you go through there. Okay, you got your blacksmith. You always want to keep this going. You need this for material. Now the far right is gonna bring you here to the workshop. The middle one is gonna actually have you click on whatever you want to work on and get materials combined, right? Because you want to see that number 1 up there. You want to get that to 40 for this particular gear, and this particular prerequisite is these are different materials that are needed. Okay. Then you got your momentum. You click on the middle one. You can claim these resources. Okay. Now I gotta wait 3 days for that. You got your gold mine resource. You got your stone. You got your corn, and you got your wood. Your hospitals. Um, you can see the prerequisites that you need for the next city hall, and then you got your scouts. You can have them auto scout. Now mine are just saying it because I already cleared the whole fog. Or you can click on caves and have them explore the caves. You want to do that because it gives you rewards. Then you got your rally. You can see the rally, or you can upgrade your rally like that, or you can start your own rally. You got your watchtower. You can upgrade that. You can see the arrows over there, and you got your wall. You can upgrade that, and that's that. Now that's the end. Now, if you find this video informative, comment. I'll see you on the next one. I hope you guys have a good one. I would go into flags, but I'm not an R4, so I don't have that access. I'll make that in a separate video. Now have a good night, and I'll see you guys on the next one.